I'm just so over this whole thing, but... Good morning and welcome back. What?
No, nothing.
Welcome back to the vlog. This is where I started my last vlog, except I was there.
Welcome back to the vlog. I'm gonna take over now.
Jackson, we're starting a side hustle.
We are starting a side hustle.
But it's secret. It is, what's the date today? It's the 2nd of May. Happy new month. We've just put up at a friend's new cafe, but Jackson got up at, actually, first of all, I woke up at 4 AM with the frights from a really vivid, brutal dream. I'm not going to go into it because it's just not okay. So I woke Jackson up and I was like, I just had a really bad dream. And then he got up, he went to the gym at 5, we went for a beach walk, and then I trained at Mum's apartment gym. And now we're here and we're just going to a friend's cafe, and then today I'm heading to the doctor's and getting my eyebrows done. So I wanted to bring you along for doctor updates, health updates, skin updates, all of the things.
Don't say that word.
But first we're going into the vegan cafe. I'm going to put it right here in Burleigh. Patty owns it and we're going to try it out. So I'm really excited for some banana bread, muffins.
Oh, like, a muffin.
Yeah, I really want a muffin. I haven't had a muffin in so long. But anyway, let's go. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet and it's 8:40. It feels so late. It feels like 10 AM. Anyway, let's go. Off to the doctor's. So, bit of an update. I really need to sort my car tripod out because that is... I've just gotten to the doctor's. I'm a couple minutes early, so I wanted to debrief you. So, update since like the last update vlog. Last health update. I saw this doctor. I had my internal ultrasound. I can't really remember what else we talked about. But since then, so I called my doctor like after that ultrasound. I was like, hey, I need the results so I could then give them to my naturopath. And they were like, okay, cool. Like we'll just check with the doctor, but it should be fine to send them through. And so she called me back when I was in Sydney actually and said, Doc's happy for us to email you the results, but she does want to see you regarding these results. And I was like, oh, that doesn't sound great. Sure. So that's why I'm here right now, going to see the doctor. But I was kind of like a bit antsy about it, and I went over my results from my internal ultrasound with my naturopath, and the report wasn't too clear. Like it just says multiple follicles, like it talks about the endometrium. Don't really know, like there's a few like question mark kind of dot points in that report. So I guess like I'll go over all the questions that I have now with my doctor and just kind of figure out what's going on. I do really want to start looking into my fertility and testing like my AMH and just like all like just making sure everything is cool. Like I know I'm only 23, I don't plan on having kids soon, but like it is something, and you guys know like I talk about this openly, but it is something that I want to know about and stay on top of and do all the things that I can, so when we are ready, you know, it all kind of flows, and I feel like it will. I've always had this feeling like it'll happen for me because I just feel like I'm born to be a mum, and it's literally like one of my biggest purposes in life and something that I value a lot. But I just want to like start to look into that, and probably will do after Europe, and just like probably do more tests, or like there's a few things that my naturopath recommends that we can do. So definitely we'll look into that. But today I just want to go over my results from my ultrasound and also talk about my skin. So in Sydney, like it was fine. I'm doing okay. Like honestly, I'm okay, but it just really is frustrating me, and I feel like, so yeah, I don't know what it was, but in Sydney, like I had sushi on the like Friday night, like it was a bit of gluten, dairy, it was a bit of a mixture of things that I don't usually have, and just like really enjoyed myself. Coming home Sunday night, we had like grilled, I made like these little blondies, and just like didn't wake up Monday being like, oh my god, I need to start again. And I spoke about this on my recent podcast. I'll put it here, and if you guys haven't listened, highly recommend. There's been lots of good feedback, which I'm really grateful for, which is why I love just being so open. But yeah, I didn't wake up Monday being like, I need to start again, I need to go to the gym, I need to sweat it out, and of course those like thoughts kind of crossed my mind, but I just felt at ease. I just felt like weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I was like, I'm actually not stressed about that right now. It's my skin at the moment. Like I've had a few treats this week and not even felt in the slightest bad. I'm just like, oh well, I track my food, and if I've had something, like this morning we went to a friend's like new cafe and I had like a choc muffin, like it's like all vegan and gluten free, but had like a choc berry muffin, and I was like, cool, don't need to track that, but like just go ahead with my day, and like I still understand my portions and stuff, and I just feel really good. My gut feels good, everything feels good. I've got all new supplements from my naturopath, which I'll go over with you guys this afternoon when I take them tonight. But honestly, in all those sorts of areas, I feel really, really great, and it's just my skin that's really bothering me. So today I'm going to chat to my doctor about what my options are. I've booked into the dermatologist, but it's not till the 31st of May, and then I leave in 16 days after that for Europe. So that is just not cutting it. That's cutting it too fine and not really going to do much in that like 14 days, or 15 days. So I'm going to see if she can prescribe me any sort of topical cream, but also potentially talk to her about a low dose of antibiotics. Now, I'm not doing Roaccutane. I've really just decided against it at this point. Again, never say never, but going on Roaccutane means going on the pill, and I don't want to do anything like that. I don't want to be on any harsh medications going over to America. I just spoke to Taylor about America. Going over to Europe, I really just don't want to have to worry about like sunburn or skin or just the dryness of Roaccutane. So I'm going to speak to her about a low dose of antibiotics just until after Europe. So from now until after Europe, and see what she said. I've also emailed my naturopath because I won't see her now until like right before I leave. But obviously I will also supplement all the like natural supplements that I've got from Brooke, and then also get a really strong probiotic as well. So that's what I'm going to talk to my doctor about right now. But I just feel like this could help me mentally, and also obviously help my skin from now until after Europe, and just do it really the best that I can, with also supplementing everything else for my body and keeping it all tip top as much as I can with taking antibiotics. I know it's not ideal, it's not what I wanted, but I feel like I'm at a point where I just need a little something. I need a little extra help at the moment, more so for my mental health than anything else. So I'll update you. I'm gonna go in now to see my doctor, and then I'll update you when I get back from my appointment. Okay, update. My appointment is until next Tuesday, and I'm not crying over that. Well, I am crying over that, but I'm just so annoyed at one, myself, because it's not till next Tuesday, but two, because that's another week until Europe, like closer to Europe, and I just wanted to have answers like today because I was coming to this appointment, and I'm just so frustrated with this whole situation, and just the fact that like everyone's so booked out, doctors and dermatologists and everything don't have appointments till forever. I just feel like I've made a decision and now it's pushed back another week, and I don't want to go see another doctor and explain the whole story to them. Like, I just want to see my doctor who I've been seeing the last few months. I'm just so over this whole thing. But it's now 11:30 and I don't have an appointment till 12:45, and my appointment's like 5 minutes down the road. So I'm gonna go home, have something to eat, and then come back to my eyebrow appointment. I'll update you later when I've got myself together. Because I'm just over it and I've made up my mind. I've just driven all over the world. Oh my gosh. So my appointment is not until next Tuesday. So I changed it to next Monday, was the earliest. And then I was driving home, realized I have work on Monday mornings. So I called back to move it back to Tuesday. Cried all the way home, Googled like online treatments. Actually really interesting. The doctor called me and said my doctor's opened up a spot tomorrow at 12:15. So I'll absolutely take that. Anyway, hungry, gotta make some food. What am I doing? Helping you. Yeah, no, I'll film it.
No,
I just didn't know.
It's the same. It's the same.
I just didn't know. Makes it go like slow-mo. Okay guys, I'm back. My brows. She killed it. Just a touch up, so just a wax and a tint. Sarah literally does my brows so well and has like transformed them so much. I'm gonna put a before and an after. Crazy. But usually I do one touch up, one lammy, because it just didn't really match. We've done 3-week appointments instead of usually it's 4, so then lammy is 8 weeks. So I've done the 3-week appointments, so I've got 3 touch-ups and then a lammy right before I leave. So very happy, but I've just gone and picked up our click and collect from Coles. Usually we're pretty good at like doing the market shop for all our fruit and veg and stuff, but we've just been we just haven't had the time to go and do like the full market shop, with weekends being like footy. I've been Sydney, Melbourne, Sydney, like just, yeah, haven't had the time. So I've just been doing click and collect, which is just so much easier and a time saver. But let's quickly unpack this. The only thing I hate about click and collect is you can't pick your veggies, and I don't know if you can tell, but these are like so yellow, not orange. And I just hate getting like dodgy. This is why I don't do click and collect, because they don't care. They just chuck it in the trolley. That is so, okay, this is the last time I'm doing click and collect. That's better. Can you tell who's done the shopping? Shapes, chocolate, vegan lollies, Mentos, Oreos, more Mentos Oreos, more Oreos, more Mentos, kombucha, which we love. It's literally like Jackson's nightly routine. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't help when I'm trying not to eat that stuff. Kiwi. So when I pack the fridge, I usually rearrange everything. So I put like all the old stuff up the top and then all the new stuff down the bottom, just to make sure we use all the stuff first. And just give the fridge a bit of a clean out. Groceries are put away. I'm literally ready for a nap. 2:30. Alright. I have like an hour and a half to do some computer work. I just want to do a list of things just for like Europe that I need to put together. I've actually got all these clothes sitting here. Also, how's that afternoon light? So stunning. These are all kind of like my options for Europe, like that I'm slowly piling together, and I want to put them in a basket to put in the wardrobe over there. So I will get a basket when I go to Kmart shortly to pick up some Ugg boot dupes. The Uggs with the fluffies, everyone's got them. And then I also have a pile of clothes in the lounge room that I'm about to throw out. Well, not throw out, sell actually. It's like a whole heap of activewear that I try and like cull every few months because I just gets a bit ridiculous in my wardrobe. So that's that, another thing. But quick update. What do I even have to update you on? Not much. Obviously I had my little cry in the car, cried all the way home, and yeah, it's just really hard. I feel like because since like October 2019, I've been all about holistic healing and I've not had any medication. And like, that's a long time. It's like, that's 3.5 years that I've really put my all into healing. And not that, this isn't to say that like I'm just throwing in the towel and giving up. No, I just feel like at the moment it is consuming so much of me. I'm struggling to I'm doing everything. It's fine, but it's really taking up a lot of my energy. It's consuming me so much that I feel like I just need something to help me get through to Europe. And I think I'm honestly I'm making it bigger in my head than what it is. I know, you know, antibiotics isn't ideal, but it's 3 months. I'm still going to do everything else that I possibly can that I'm doing with supplements, lifestyle, you know, implementing all the holistic things that I do, but I just am really struggling, and I don't want to feel like this in Europe and be worrying about this and have sore, like my face is so sore at the moment, and it hasn't been like this in a long time. Like I'm breaking out around my mouth and like it's sore to touch even when I'm cleansing. Usually it's so flat. So I'm not quite sure, and look, it probably is the stress and the emotional roller coaster I've been on with my skin in the past few months or the past few weeks that hasn't helped with the flare-ups. So I know it doesn't help, but it's so easy for people to just be like, stop stressing about your skin, like it's not that bad. And like my mom says all the time, and people like my friends who have never really had skin issues are like I get it, I know, like I understand. I'm like, but you don't. And I'm not saying this to be like, stop trying to help me. It's just like, it's hard for someone to think they understand you when they've never dealt with like really bad cystic acne or anything like that. And it's so different to when you actually go through something so like that's such a physical appearance. And I don't know, it's just really consumed a lot of me and making me feel worse than anything. So I'm not trying to justify my decision. It's just, it is hard to, I'm not giving in, but I just am getting some assistance for the next 3 months, I think. I think. This is what I'm thinking, that things could change in my appointment tomorrow. So yeah, I'll obviously take you along and update you after the appointment, but that's just how I'm feeling currently. It is, yeah, it's taking up a lot of my energy in a negative way and making me feel not great. Considering I feel great in every other way possible with literally like work, relationship, body, eating, like every other way possible, feeling incredible. It's just my skin that's really dragging me down at the moment. So I know like those of you who are going through acne, like you'll fully get this. But yeah, it's just a part of the ride, and like who knows what may happen or where this can take me, but for now, like this is what I'm thinking, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions. It really has been, but I'm gonna just get some work done now, clean up a little bit, and then head on a beach walk with Maddie. She's up from Sydney. You would have seen her in my last vlog. Grab my slippers and a clothes basket from Kmart, and then come home, cook dinner, and relax for the rest of the afternoon. But it's been a bloody day, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll speak to you guys when I'm speaking to you next. Stunning afternoon walk. I'm not sure. Go! Watch it, he full like throws it to you. Collision. Guys, I went on my walk. I've just gotten home and had a shower. Also, excuse my head. Look at my little slippies. Dupes, they're from Kmart. I think I got the last pair in my size. So happy. But I've just washed my hair. I don't have any conditioner left, so I just shampooed, and I got this product. My mum got it ages ago, and I used it in like Christmas time, and I finally got myself one. It's the NAC Hair Leave-In Moisturizer. So because I don't have conditioner, it smells literally incredible. So I'm just gonna pop this in, and then I just dry it, and it is so soft and smooth, and obviously smells amazing. So I'm just drying my hair whilst also cooking my chicken, because we're having tacos for dinner. So the one thing I hate about washing your hair is it gets so knotty. Before Europe, I'll just get a freshen up with my colour because it's faded quite a bit. But I'm also gonna I don't want to get it shorter, but I just want to get heaps of layers through it. So I've got my chicken cooking and Jackson's chicken cooking, which looks like it's almost done. I love vegan chicken so much, but unfortunately I can't eat it because it's soy protein. Soy is no good for my hormones or my skin. I also have a really bloated tummy. She's really tender, like full of gas. And I don't know what from. I just saw a boob, but I don't know what it's from because, yeah, she's just a bit tender. You know, once I've done drying my hair, I might have a peppermint tea. But yes, hair is nice and soft. And now I'm just going in with my Virtue Healing Oil just to like remove the frizz, which I'm out of. I need to order. So I take to Europe. I'm also through the ends. Beautiful. Okay, we need to go check on my chicken. I'm going to quickly clean. Alright, I've just put everything out on the table. We've got pumpkin, our 2 different chickens, pineapple, avocado, kombuchas. And these are probably ready. Yeah, that'll do.
I didn't hear it, please.
Guys, it's bedtime. I just made my moon milk, hot chocky. And we're about to watch All American go to sleep. Got a big day tomorrow. You have a big day, Jackson. Not gonna be home at all tomorrow.
From 4 o'clock.
4 a.m. till 7 p.m. Wow. Anyway, it is bedtime, and I'll speak to you in the morning.
I'll speak to you tomorrow. Good night. You gotta want it too.
It is 6:55. Had a little sleep in this morning because I have a big day, so I wanted to just make sure I got my sleep. But I'm gonna head down to the pool for this morning's cold water. I just want to like immerse my entire body into the water right now. Don't know, just woke up and was like, that's what I want to do. So we're gonna go down and do that right now. Alright fam, I've had my celery juice. I'm about to do a meditation because on my mindful May, or it's just things that I want to like tick off every week. And for this month, I've done a handstand session ×1, 1 to 2 contrast sessions, so a minimum of 1 for everything. Sauna, my 4 weight sessions, face mask twice a week, and a meditation 3 times a week. So usually I'll just meditate while I do this. I'm just gonna do that for like 10-15 minutes and then probably go for a walk, come home, have brekkie, and set up the podcast for Beck to come over. But it's really cold. Like, check my outfit. Stunning, if you don't think so. Welcome to meditation and out. Okay, I've just gotten changed, well, put shorts on, and I'm just gonna head out for a quick little walk while I do some work on my phone, and then I'll come back, have breakfast because I'm starving, and then do some work on my computer and then set up the podcast room. So we're gonna go enjoy the sunshine because it is just so beautiful outside. So I'm gonna go get some sunshine and then, yeah, set up the potty. Back from my walk and it is breakfast time. I'm so hungry. I was gonna have like a big breakfast and do like veggies, toast, tuna, but I think I just want my oats. So let's make oats. Okie dokie, it's time to eat my breakfast. Alright guys, I've just gotten ready and now just setting up the room because Beck is on her way. Both mics are on, but when I go to device, it's only got one.
Microphone, is it all the way up?
I can't breathe. We just need a minute.
Get some content of this.
Actually, my vlog is still vlogging. It's been on for...
Hey!
How long has that been on for? 17 minutes. You'll hear me arguing with Jackson on the phone. It's not fucking working! Guys, Becky's here.
Hi!
Because the old room came out and they sold out. Is that in settings?
Yeah, so, and then, yeah, get out of
Don't
that.
have to do anything here.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
wait, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 1 and 2. And I'm so early because they were like, bitch, do it. Like, don't think about it. Like, literally quit tomorrow. And I was like, okay.
Alright, fine.
Right, we said, if we're currently operating at this capacity, we're not going to get through this.
Yeah.
And so...
Alright guys, podcast is done. That was a literal nightmare. Sorry, but I've just pulled up at the doctor's, so I'm going to head in and get these results and see what we've got. Honestly, I don't know what to expect, but anyway, I'm busting to go to the toilet, so I'm going to head in. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Fingers, toes, everything. Cross all your fingers, cross everything for me, and hopefully all good news, all good things. I've seen 444 and 111 just over there as I pulled up to the car park, so let's go. Gucci. So I just finished my appointment and no tears, we're good, I'm feeling good. So my results for my ultrasound are pretty good. I think I worked it up in my head, but it does say multiple follicles demonstrated through both ovaries, and my ovaries are slightly enlarged. But she's not like too worried about it. She was like, there's a cyst measuring like 3 by 1 millimeter, which like she's like something we can get checked up in like a year. But considering I used to have like 70 cysts, I think that's pretty good. And that's through diet, celery juice, lifestyle changes. So it just goes to show that you can change it. Ultimately, like all my symptoms really is still my acne and irregular periods. She did mention, I don't know if my naturopath would say different, but my doctor said that like I could just be someone who just has irregular periods. And she said, I don't know how she worded it, but like as we get older, like less is better kind of. I don't know, something along those lines. I don't know if that's true. We'll speak to my naturopath, like who really knows what is like the best option. But she was like, maybe just when you're going into like fertility, you might just need a bit of like help, or like, I don't know what word she used, but just something to like help get things moving, say like when we do go try for kids or something like that. So that is interesting. And like I said in a couple of previous vlogs, that I want to get my fertility checked maybe like towards the end of the year, next year, just see where everything's sitting. So that was good. I feel like that was pretty good. My kidneys are all good. I have a duplex kidney. It is fine. So yeah, she was like pretty happy with it, and like nothing concerning or like we need to check up on. It was just like my skin. So I feel chill. Like I feel like a bit of weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I'm just like really gonna hone in on my skin. Not stress too much about like not getting periods. Like when they come, they come. And I think I honestly, like, I know my mom says this to me all the time, like the biggest thing is gonna be stress. I feel like stress is the reason my skin breaks out and the reason I don't get period. Because, you know, when say just gymnasts, for example, get periods really late because their bodies are always under so much stress from such a young age, they're quite depleted and low body fat. So I feel like if I can manage stress and just lifestyle changes, like adding in the things I mentioned this morning, like doing, you know, my saunas and walks and no high intensity training, like all that sort of stuff, like I can really get this on track. So I have got 2 scripts here. One is for a topical gel, apply a thin layer night. If it gets too drying or uncomfortable, do every second day. So I'm definitely going to pick that up right this second. Then I also got a low dose of antibiotics. I just thought I would grab the prescription, and I probably will just go grab the antibiotics, but it is a low dose of erythromycin. I think that's how I say it, and it's just 1 capsule a day. So I'm going to email my naturopath really quickly now and just say like this is what I picked up and see what she thinks, because she recommended a low dose of doxycycline, which I had been on before. My doctor said erythromycin and doxy are very much the same, much of a muchness really. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I go on antibiotics just for like at least until Europe and then like slowly come off them. But yeah, I'm gonna email my naturopath now and hopefully, yeah, see what she says. But I'm gonna go pick these up and then kind of decide, speak to my mum, speak to Jackson, speak to Lily, and just see. But I'm feeling really good. I feel like I worked it all up like so much bigger and stressed myself out. I'm functioning, I'm great, I'm healthy. You know, I feel like I've just got to take the pressure off myself of having a period every month. And I know that's like normal and like what we're meant to have, but I feel like I can just take the pressure off, let it be what it's gonna be, and then go from there. But that's that. I'm gonna head off now to go to Priceline, and then I'm gonna go home, eat lunch before I head to work. So I will speak to you guys a little bit later when I've had some food in my stomach. It's such a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain it. I think tomorrow's gonna be the same, and even like this whole weekend. So I'm gonna definitely try and get some sun. I am home, thank the Lord. I am starving, but got my goodies. So, well, goodies, debatable. No, kidding. So I've got, I hate antibiotic packaging. It just looks so intense. Anyway, antibiotics and the cream. This is called Epiduo. It's time for lunch. I love pumpkin so much. Lunch is served, literally just a massive chicken veggie bowl. Oh no, I just got that in barbecue sauce. I would love to sit in the sun right now, but I really need to see how this episode has turned out. I'm a little bit worried about it. No. We got 3 months. Guys, I don't know about this podcast.
Like another.
Let me tell you how hard podcasting is. This is not happening right now. I'll come back to this later, but Oh my god. That's gonna take hours to edit because both of our mics picked each other up. Like, honestly, new video. It's actually... Guys, I am going to end this vlog here because it is already at 30 minutes and I actually have a lot more content that I filmed like over the next few days, so I'm just gonna make it its own vlog. But I hope you enjoyed this chaotic video. I feel like my vlogs are just like literally my life, which I love, but it's just like the chaotic shit that happens and obviously my journey of my skin and health. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I appreciate your support so much and I am loving bringing these videos out weekly. But if there's anything in particular that you would like to see on my channel, please DM me and I would love to create for you guys. So I hope you're having the most amazing week and I'll see you guys in my next video.